morning, everybody. We're back in day 4 of kindergarten, and we're going to talk this morning and go through our calendar and talk about our date. And then we've got a new little story to read today and a couple of activities that I'm going to be doing with you all today in the video. So first of all, we're going to look at our calendar, just like we start every day in kindergarten on our calendar. And does anybody remember what month we're in right now? And if you were here, and I wish you were here, you would raise your hand and wait for me to call on you. So if you know the name of the month, just yell it out at home. Anybody remember? Maybe? Okay, so the month is September, and then you would repeat, the month is September. And September is over here. It's our 9th month in the year. And so we're getting really close to almost the end of the year. So we're right now in the month of September. Yesterday, the day of the week was Wednesday. There are 7 days in a week. Yesterday's day of the week was Wednesday. We talked about that little camel that Miss Boland stuck on our calendar, how it was hump day. We go up the hill on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, reach the peak on Wednesday, and then go down Thursday, Friday, Saturday to the weekend. So yesterday's day of the week was Wednesday. After Wednesday comes Thursday, and then you would repeat Thursday. So the day of the week is Thursday. Yesterday was the 2nd day of September. So what number comes after 2 when we're counting? Let's count. We have 1, 2, 3. So today is the 3rd day of September. So we're going to get our circle. Remember, we talked about our shape that's on our calendar this month being a circle. And we had orange on Tuesday, green yesterday, and what color is this? That's orange. We have another orange today. So we're going to write the number 3 on our orange circle. We're going to stick it underneath the day of the week for Thursday. Now, after we talked about the month being September, the day of the week is Thursday. It's the 3rd day of September. What year are we in right now? Does anybody remember the year? The year is, and you repeat at home, the year is 2020. 2020. So we're going to go back and say the whole date with our month, our day of the week, the day of the month, and the year. So just repeat after me. Remember, when my hand's at my chin, you be real good listeners. When I point to you, it's your turn to repeat it. Today is Thursday, September 3rd, 2020. Very good. So that's the day today, September 3rd, 2020. So now we're going to go over to our straws. And remember, I said if you all were here with me in person, our line leader for the day would actually come up and help me count straws. But I'm by myself. We don't have a line leader. Wish we did. Hopefully soon we'll get you all in here and we'll have a line leader to help me do calendar center in the mornings. So yesterday was our 3rd day of school. We have our straw pocket chart, and this little place right here is called the ones place. It's where all the ones live. It's kind of like their little house. And we call it the ones place because when we put our straws in there, we put them in one straw at a time. All these straws were put in there individual, and we're adding a new straw for each day of school. So yesterday we had 3 straws in there, and we had the number 3. Today we're adding one more straw, so this pink straw is going to represent today's day of school. We're putting it in the ones place. So I had 3 yesterday, and I just added one more. So now we have to count and see how many we have all together. So, anytime we're counting, and I've been telling you this when we've been recording Calendar Center, anytime we're counting objects and you have them in a set like this, a group, as you're counting, move the straws away from the set as you're counting so you can keep up with, hey, I've counted these, and these still need to be counted. That's why I like to have a line leader up here, because they move from my hand into the line leader's hand. But we're going to go ahead and count by ones this morning. We're counting forward. So here we go. Ready? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've now been in school for 4 days. If you can show me 4 on your fingers, hold them up. Hold them up. Show me the number 4. So we're going to put those back in the ones place. I don't need the 3 anymore. I'm taking it out. And I'm replacing it with the number 4. So I'm going to put that right here. That matches how many straws are in the ones place. So then we're going to go over to our counting chart. And we've already turned over the number 1. We turned over the number 2 next. Then the number 3. So what number do you think we'll turn over today? Let's count. We have 1, 2, 3. And then the card that we're turning over today is the number 4. So there's the number 4. That number matches our number 4 here and 4 straws. Anytime that we're reading, if we're reading in a book, or we're reading something on a poster, or if we're reading something like a letter that somebody else has written, we always start at the top. And if we're reading our numbers on our counting chart in order, starting with 1, we start at the top, and we read the numbers from the left over to the right, from the top down to the bottom. So we're going to start at the number 1, and we're going to read our numbers from left to right. So let's start, and you count with me. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good job. Let's do it one more time. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. I hope you all are counting with me whenever you're at home. So this morning we're going to read a little poem. And we've been talking this week about rhyming words. And rhyming words are words that sound alike at the end of the word. So for example, one that I always use are the words cat and hat. We have at, at. So they both have at the end of the word, so they have the same part at the end, so they rhyme. So this morning we're reading this little poem called Colors, and it's kind of hard to see, but the color words are actually, whatever the color word is, that's what color that they've made the word. So we're going to talk about color words this morning. We're going to look for some rhyming words that rhyme. We're going to highlight those this morning, and we're going to talk about a few more things. So this little poem is called Colors, so let's listen. Red wheelbarrow, brown guitar. I see colors near and far. Purple lizard, robot blue, duck is yellow, taxi too. Colors here, colors there, I see colors everywhere. So that had some words in it that rhymed, but before we look for the rhyming words, I want us to look for the objects on the page that match with the color words. So I'm going to scoot a little bit closer. Actually, I'll just walk up closer to the camera. And our first color word was the color word red, R-E-D, red. And then it told us an object. It said red wheelbarrow. Can you find on the page and point to the red wheelbarrow? Do you see where it is? I'll give you a hint. It's towards the top of the page, and there's a pumpkin inside of it. Over here is the red wheelbarrow. Did you find it? Do you see anything else on the page that's red? If you see something else on the page that's red, point to it. Down here we have a red watering can. So that's the color word red. We have a red wheelbarrow and a red watering can. Then our next color word is the color word brown, B-R-O-W-N, brown. And it said that brown was the color of the guitar. Do you see the guitar on the page? It's all the way down here. There's the guitar. It says, I see colors near and far. So if you see colors near, that means they're real close to you. And the word far means they're away from you. I see colors near and far. Our next color word is purple. P-U-R-P-L-E, purple. Purple lizard. Do you see the purple lizard anywhere? Purple lizard's right up here. Did you find it? Purple lizard, Robot, blue. And blue is spelled B-L-U-E, blue. And it said the robot, down here's the robot, is the color blue. Duck is, what color is the duck? Yellow. Y-E-L-L-O-W, yellow. Do you see the duck? Here's the duck up here next to the purple lizard. And then it also said taxi too. Over here's a taxi. A taxi is a car that people can ride that takes them from place to place, and then they have to pay for the car ride that got them there. That's a taxi. Colors here, colors there. I see colors everywhere. Do you see any other colors on the page? We talked about red, brown, purple, blue, and yellow. Do you see any other colors? I see orange. I see orange pumpkins on the page. I see a green frog at the top of the page. I see a white baseball. I see a zebra that's black and white. Do you see anything else? The robot's got all kinds of colors on him, doesn't he? The strings on the guitar kind of look white. There's a little bit of black on the guitar. All different colors. We see colors all around us, don't we? Okay, so now we're going to talk about some rhyming words that we read in the story. So we're going to reread the story again, and I want you to listen for words that sound alike at the end. Red wheelbarrow, brown guitar. I see colors near and far. So if I say the words guitar and far, we hear that R sound at the end of that word, or at the ending part of that word, and so those words rhyme. So I want you to say them. Guitar, far. Guitar, far. So we're going to highlight those with my highlighter tape. Love me some highlighter tape. So we have guitar, but I never peel off enough. Guitar and far. So I highlighted those two words in green. So when I look at them, hey, those two colors are the same. I bet those words rhyme. Okay, let's go to the next couple lines. Purple lizard, robot, blue. Duck is yellow, taxi, two. So let's say the words blue, two, and see what you think. Blue, two. You repeat, blue, two. Do those words rhyme? I think so. We have blah, ooh, ooh. So they both have that ooh sound at the end. So I'm going to get blue tape. And we're going to highlight the words blue. And the words two. So then I've got guitar and far on green tape and blue two using blue tape. So let's look at the rest of the poem. Colors here, colors there. I see colors everywhere. So when we say the words there and everywhere, let's say those together. There, everywhere. There, everywhere. They have that air kind of at the end. So those words rhyme as well. So I'm going to use red on those. And we're going to highlight those words. There. And I need a lot of tape for the word everywhere. It's a long word. I still didn't tear off enough. There we go. So I've got my rhyming words. They're matching with their highlighter tape. In the green, look at the green, we have guitar, far. Those words rhyme. In blue, we have the words blue, two. And in red, I have the words there and everywhere. So a little bit about color words this morning and a little bit more about rhyming words. Okay? All right. Now, also this week we've been talking about letters. And the first letter that we talked about on Tuesday was the letter A. We may have went ahead and talked about A and B on Tuesday. So we have uppercase A and we have lowercase a. And I like to say it's like a mommy A and a baby A. Mommy's a little bit bigger, baby's a little bit smaller. So this is the letter A. And A makes a sound. Remember we said every letter makes at least one sound. So A makes the sound A. Okay? So I want you to say the letter name with me. I'm going to say it and then I want you to repeat it. A, A, A. Very good. And A begins words like apple, ambulance, and astronaut. Then we talked about the letter B. We had a big B and a little b, or an uppercase B, lowercase b. And B also makes a sound. So first we're going to say the letter name. B, 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 B. And B begins the words like bear, balloon, and bus. Okay? So we have A, and we have the letter B. And today I'm going to show you how to make the letters A and B. So if you're at home, if you all have writing paper at home that has like the two lines with the dotted line in the middle, that's what we use in kindergarten, it'd be really, really good, and me and Miss Bowen would be so happy if you would practice handwriting at home, because handwriting is something that's very important in kindergarten, and you really can't practice handwriting on the computer, dragging and clicking things. So if you will practice holding your pencil at home and making your letters correctly when you get to kindergarten, when you actually come in person in the class and you know how to do some of these things, that will make us oh so happy. So moms and dads, grandmas, papas, aunts, uncles, neighbors, babysitters, cousins, whoever's keeping you all at home, try to work with them on handwriting kind of on the side. Okay, and we have little handwriting notebooks available too. If anybody needs those, let us know and we can get them to you. So when we're making an uppercase A, we always start making our letters from the top, and we make them from top to bottom. So uppercase A, we're going to start on the top line, just like that, the little dot right there. And we're going to make a little slanted line from top to bottom. We're picking our pencil up, going back to the top, another slanted line down from top to bottom. And then we're crossing and tracing across that middle line. So we're going from top to bottom, and then going across. So that's uppercase A. I'm going to do it one more time. Let me scoot a little bit closer so you can see. Okay? And it's hard for me to do it and see if I'm doing it right. We're going to go top to bottom, and then across. Always start on the top line. We never start making an A from the bottom and go up. Start at the top line. When we're doing a lowercase a, we're going to start here at the middle line. Okay? We're going to start at the middle line on a lowercase a. I'm going to put my dot there so you can see where we start to make an A. And when you all start coming in the room and Miss Bowen starts working with you on your handwriting, she'll always have a dot to show you where you're going to start writing to make each of your letters. So we have a dot there, and we're going to make a circle, go all the way down to the bottom, make a circle around to the middle line, and then we're just going to put a stick on the side from middle to bottom. And there's your lowercase a. Okay? So one more time, we're going to start at the middle, go around, make a circle, pick your pencil up, come over to the side, and a little stick down from middle to bottom. Hope you can see that pretty good. It's kind of hard to see the green and the black. Okay, on our next line, we're going to practice making upper and lowercase B's. So same thing, we're going to start on the top line, right here. There's my little dot, that's my starting point. We're going to make a straight line down from top to bottom. We're going to pick our pencil up, go back to the top. We're going to make a half of a circle down to the middle line, and then a half of a circle from the middle line to the bottom line. So we're making our B again from the top to the bottom. So one more time, I'm going from the top to bottom, pick my pencil up, go back to the top, half a circle to the middle line, half a circle to the bottom line. And there's uppercase B's. Okay, now we're going to work on lowercase b's. Same thing, we're starting and working from top to bottom. So we're going from the top line to the bottom line. And this time it's a little bit different because we're going to take our pencil back to the middle and just make one half of a circle from the middle to the bottom line. Okay? And I've got something really funny to tell you all later about lowercase b, but I'm going to wait a couple of days. So just keep tuning into videos so you can figure out something nifty to help you remember the difference between B's and D's. We'll talk about that later. So then we're going to go, again, lowercase b from top to bottom. Pick our pencil up, go to the middle line, half a circle around to the bottom. So we've got uppercase A's, lowercase A's, uppercase B's, lowercase b's. Do you remember when you're writing your name, are we making all uppercase? No, never. We're doing our first letter uppercase, and all the rest of our letters in our name are lowercase. Okay? Try to get in a habit of doing that. Uppercase for your first letter. All the rest of the letters in your name are lowercase. All right. So going back real quick to rhyming words, I've got some picture cards that I'm going to share with you all this morning. And I'm kind of going to quiz you and see how well you can rhyme. So I'm going to show you 2 cards, and if you think that those words rhyme, I want you to give me thumbs up. Everybody give me thumbs up. Let me see your thumbs. Okay? If they don't rhyme, give me thumbs down. Okay? So if they rhyme like cat, hat, they sound alike at the end, we're going to give thumbs up. If they do not rhyme like, I don't know, turtle, door, we're going to give thumbs down. Okay? So the first word that I'm going to give you, the first picture, is a picture of a bug. Say, bug. Bug. Then we have a picture of a rug. So you say it, rug. Rug. So we have bug, rug. You say those 2 words. Bug, rug. You say them. Bug, rug. What do you think? Thumbs up if they rhyme. Bug, rug. Thumbs down if they don't rhyme. Bug, rug. What do you think? They do rhyme, so you should have given me a thumbs up. If you gave me a thumbs up at home, good job. Okay, next word is a picture of a box. So I want you to say box. Box. Okay, then we have a picture of a fox. So I want you to say fox. Fox. Good. So we have a box and a fox. So say those 2 words. Box, fox. Box, fox. Do those words rhyme? Do they sound alike at the end? Ox, ox. What do you think? Thumbs up if you think they rhyme. Thumbs down if you think, no way, Jose, they do not rhyme. Thumbs up. Box and fox both end with that ox sound, or the last part of that word is ox. So those words are the same at the end, so they rhyme. Okay, now let's do a tricky one. Dog. Say dog. Dog. And then we have a picture of cat. Cat. So we have dog, cat. You say it. Dog, cat. Dog, cat. Those words rhyme. What do you think? Og, at. So we have og, at. Are those the same? No. So we're going to give thumbs down on those, right? Those words do not rhyme. Even though it's a cute picture of dogs and cats, but they don't rhyme. All right, let's do another one. We have bat, bat, bat. And then we have a picture of a mat. Mat. So we have a bat and a mat. So I want you to say those two words. Bat, mat. Bat, mat. So we have at, at. So we have at the end. Are those the same? Do they rhyme? Sure they do. So thumbs up on those two words. Okay. What if, let's do one more. Yak. Have you ever seen a yak before? That'd be scary to come up on that guy in your back alley, wouldn't it? That's a yak. 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 And then we have a yam. 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 And that's just a fancy name for a sweet potato. So we have yak and yam. So say those two words. Yak, yam. Yak, yam. Do those words sound alike at the end? We have ak, am. Do ak and am, are those the same? No. So we're going to give those a thumbs down. Those words do not rhyme. Okay? Now something else that I wanted to talk to you all about this morning is a book. And in your Odysseyware, you all had an activity or a lesson in there where you had to identify parts of a book. The front of the book, the back of the book, things like that. So all books kind of follow the same guidelines, so to speak. It doesn't matter. There's books come in all different shapes and sizes. So we have a really small book, kind of a medium-sized book, and then we have a big book. Okay? So books can come in all different sizes. I've also seen some books that are in the shape of a circle. I've seen books that have been cut out in the shape of a triangle. All different shapes. So most of the things that a book has, or every book, has a top. So if I try to read this book like this, it's going to be silly and I'm not going to be able to do anything because I've got it turned crazy. So every book has a top. Every book has a bottom. And every book has a front and a back. And a lot of times the back of the book will kind of give you a little summary of what that book's going to be about. Okay? So the front part of the book has a very special name. It's called the front cover. Can you say that? Front cover. Front cover. Then the back of the book also has a special name. It's called the back cover. Back cover. And then we have this part of the book that goes down right here. It's real thin in this book because this is a really small book. And that part of the book is called the spine. Can you say that? Spine. Just like we have a spine. If you feel back in your back right now, that big long bone that goes from your neck all the way down, that's called your spine. And just like we have skin, our skin is kind of like the front cover and the back cover of the book. The spine of the book is kind of like our spine. It keeps everything in line. It keeps everything nice and centered. The front cover of the book protects what's inside. The back cover of the book protects what's inside. And what's inside are pages in the book. Okay? So every book, remember, no matter what size it is, has a top and a bottom. Every book has a front cover and a back cover. And then it has a spine. And this book is a hard cover book. You can see it's hard. I can't bend it. When I try to bend it, I can't bend it. It's a hardcover book. And some books are more soft cover. So the cover of the books, the front and the back cover, are kind of flexible. They're kind of bendy. So even this book has a top and a bottom, a front cover, a back cover, and a spine. And then the front cover, the back cover, and the spine kind of protect the pages that are inside of the book. This is a little critter book, and that's one of Miss Boland's all-time favorite books. She loves this little guy, and when she reads stories to the kids a lot of times in the room, she likes to read her little critter book. She's got a whole collection. Okay? So, we've talked about a lot of stuff today. We've counted. We've talked about color words, words that rhyme, letters A and B, how to write letters A and B, parts of a book, all kinds of stuff. So I hope that you've really enjoyed Calendar Center this morning, and hope that you're watching. Hope that whenever you're at home and I'm putting my hand at my chin and letting it be your turn, that you're repeating after me, because that's something that we do in the room every day, all day long. So I hope that when you're at home watching, that you're participating. And even though I can't see you, I still want you to count with me and repeat words after me when it's your turn. And if I'm asking questions, I want you to answer them out loud. If you're giving thumbs up, thumbs down, I want you doing all that kind of stuff. So that when we get back in the room and you're sitting in front of me on that rug during Calendar Center, or however we end up having to do it, that you'll kind of have a lot of practice from doing it at home, and then you'll be ready to go when you come back in. So I'm going to stop this video, and then in a few minutes we're going to let Miss Boland read you all stories so you can start getting familiar with her face. And also for the parents, I'm going to video and post it to get more familiar with Google Classroom. I know that a lot of you all are on Google Classroom, but a lot of you all are messaging me or calling, and a lot of you all are having kind of the same sorts of questions about turning in work and what do I do here, how do I get here. So I'm going to log in as a student on my computer back there at my desk and just hold my phone up in video and go through and show you all things that Google Classroom has to offer, and show you some extra things that are on there that maybe you don't know about yet, and show you how to turn in the assignments. So lots of videoing going on today, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.